Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The matchup at quarterback is one we've seen play out many times during their days in the NFC South. It's Matt Ryan going up against Drew Brees. Now we'll take you out to the Georgia Dome for this matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from the Georgia Dome.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Yeah, everybody gets into the games like this. The players, there's a little animosity built up because you've already played the team once. The coaches, you know, they're in those film rooms designing plays for the second time around. They get into it, so it just makes the game more emotional, more fun to watch. Can't wait to see it.
The Saints ready to get this action started. The Falcons are ready to run back this kick. And here we go, two rivals ready to square off. He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Trotting on to the field. He has thrown for over 4,000 yards, 3 consecutive seasons. Quarterback Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan had a really good last year, even though he didn't get the protection by his offensive line. So he proved to everybody, even though he's not a speed guy, he can stand in that pocket under pressure and make plays.
He'll throw it over the middle.
The Falcons get a first down.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Breaks free. A foot race to the end zone. Touchdown.
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long-running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Falcons for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Falcons did a great job on the ground on that last drive, putting up over 60 rushing yards. Cooks is running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. And here is Drew Brees, the sharpshooting quarterback out of Purdue, who has already won a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP award. And as far as the Saints go, it's all about how far Drew Brees can take them.
Things have worked out great for Drew Brees down here in New Orleans. You know, it's a good thing the San Diego Chargers didn't want him anymore because he got hooked up with Sean Payton, and his career has just gone upwards ever since then.
Tyson Jackson wraps up the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
This will be second down. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Has the grab. Trufont's there to make the stop. We're early in this one, but already a crucial third and long play coming up.
These are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
And this
goes incomplete. Breeze can't connect.
A nice stop by the defense here in the early going, and now they'll have to kick the football away.
Yeah, good job by the defense. Now, you know, they did their job. Now it's time for this offense to pick it up, take some chances, and start moving this defense around and be more creative.
Let's see what he can do here. Jones there that time for the tackle. That return's good for about 21.
The Falcons know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Coleman's taking the handoff.
Tackle down at the 47. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Coleman's handed the football.
He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
This defense features one of the best safeties in the game in Jarius Byrd.
Safeties have turned into maybe more valuable even than corners in the NFL now because they're asked to do so much. They want them to tackle like linebackers and be fast enough to cover wide receivers like a defensive back or a corner. Byrd can do both.
Got the completion.
Well, a couple things on that play. Of course, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting out of trouble and throwing the football on run and getting the completion. But how about the defense? Quit being greedy. Stay in your rush lanes and don't let the quarterback get out.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Backfield. Ryan's going to take it from the gun.
Jones comes up with the catch.
Lewis, the one who brings him to the ground.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Running away from the pressure. Makes the catch.
Coleman's met after a gain of 8.
Second down coming up.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
Scrambling out of the pocket. What a catch. Touchdown.
I hope you have your blowout playbook, Phil, because this game is so one-sided as the first quarter is drawing near a finish.
Oh, shoot, you know me. I'm very limited. I only have one playbook, and that's all out. But, hey, that describes what we're seeing here so far. The offense, the whole football team, they've been sharp, and they're on their way to a blowout.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Murphy's going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Saints offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
He gives this team a threat on the outside. Wide receiver Brandon Cooks.
Every receiving core needs a receiver like Brandon Cooks, a guy that can play outside or play inside the slot. Fast, shifty, and somebody you have to back up on because he is that quick.
Stands in the pocket.
And they can't connect. This defensive lineup is anchored by the 340-pound presence of defensive lineman Paul Soliai.
6'4", 340 pounds. And I'm telling you, you look at him, you think, oh, he weighs about 280 pounds. That's how in shape he is. Every defense needs inside presence, and Paul Soliai will give it to you.
Scans the field. It's caught by Cooks. Trufant's there to make the tackle.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great receivers are going to get open.
Mark Ingram carries the football. The Saints come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. 2nd and 6. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Third and 6 coming up. The Saints come to the line. First down marker is at the 48. Breeze back in shotgun formation. Cooks on his way. And in for the touchdown. This team needed that touchdown after really being dominated in the early going, and now they've got to have their confidence back, Phil.
Late in the first quarter, this game was as close to getting out of hand as you can have a game in the first quarter, but what a good job and way to turn around the momentum by getting that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The Saints kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Keeps his legs moving. He's taken down at the 23. That return's good for about 23. The Falcons offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens?
The Falcons on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Picked up a couple that time. Falcons have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Coleman's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
The Falcons would love to run the ball like they have so far. Coleman's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coleman's the receiver on the screen. That's a tackle at the 48.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Ryan 6 for 6 now with that completion. The catch is made by Julio Jones. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Freeman's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And now Ryan's going to take off. And it's batted down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Airing it out. Makes the touchdown. Atlanta Falcons. They're doing a terrific job of keeping the pressure on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they have kept the pressure on. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, sometimes players can't make a play because they just don't have the confidence. Now it's up to the coach. Change those calls on the defensive side. Maybe find something that works and give your players some confidence.
The Saints getting set to return to kickoff.
Murphy's going to test the coverage this time. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Saints take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Second and 13.
And it's a completion to Watson. That's his first reception today.
The Saints, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down's much easier with this situation.
The Saints have it at the 24. Unbelievable grab. The Saints are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Breeze having a big day.
When you see an offense working like this, it's kind of exciting. I know the fans are really behind it. There's nothing like watching a quarterback who's really got it going, throwing the football down the field, and his guys catching it. Saints offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Breeze going to take the snap from the shotgun. That's dropped by Colston, who couldn't bring it in.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play.
Third down and 11. Looking at every option. And the pass is thrown away. Brandon Fields called on now to punt it. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Falcons offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half.
Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Ends up picking up 3 yards.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Ryan takes it from the gun. Hankerson makes the play. Good yardage picked up on that call. That's another reception, giving him 2. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 29. Kenny Vaccaro in on the interception. They bring him to the turf.
Kenny Vaccaro has good speed, did a great job at the University of Texas. That time he read the quarterback and gets in position and picks off the pass for the Saints.
The Saints stalled on their last drive, forced a punt, so now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
2nd and 10 coming up. Breeze all by himself in the backfield for this snap. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Jackson with the sack. The Falcons call a timeout, their first. He'll try this one from 39. And the kick is good for 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
They're setting up the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Falcons have had a smart and snappy first half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sounds like the way I dress. Smart and snappy. That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
To Jones. That's his 4th catch of the day.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Ryan from the gun. Launching it deep. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the 2nd quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The point after try is in the books. The Saints, I'm sure, wanted to avoid giving up points on that drive just before the half. But now they'll have even a bigger hole to dig themselves out of in this one. The score's 28-10. Murphy's going to test the coverage here. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. First down at the 20. Breeze with the handoff. And Ingram's brought down but has the first. The Saints use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. One more snap in halftime. First down at the 34. Scanning the field. Oh, and almost picked off that time. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. With Phil Simms alongside and Danielle Bellini reporting from the sidelines. Jim Nance from the Georgia Dome as the 3rd quarter is about to get underway. Cooks is tackled down at the 22. That return's good for about 25. The Saints talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
And now they're going to go with the draw play. And Ingram's tackled down at the 38. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Ingram's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 38. Durant's all over the ball carrier.
The Falcons guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. They call his name again.
Saints running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and forever. Going for the home run. But they can't connect.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
All set to punt here. We'll see what he can do here. That's a pickup of 14. The Falcons have moved the ball quite well through the air. Ryan's, of course, been at the head of that attack.
Man, what a day he is having. And when you get open, it doesn't matter if you're wide open or it's a tight window. He is putting the football right on the money. What an impressive display of throwing the football.
The Falcons break huddle and show a jumbo look. Ryan's going to take off with it. Falcons now moves the chains. That's his first reception today.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The Falcons get a first down. The Falcons are in front thanks to their quarterback. Ryan's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Tackle made by Bird that time. Falcons have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Coleman's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first. First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Matt Ryan with the Atlanta in for the score. Jones has got his 3rd touchdown of the game. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the 3rd quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
The Saints have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 35-10. Spiller's running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Saints didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Ball comes out. The offense was able to recover the ball. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Breeze has everybody split out wide for this snap.
1st and 10. Ball and has hold of it with two hands.
That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Saints offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel.
Breeze from the shotgun. Throws the pass. Coleman's able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
That's a gain of only a yard.
Well, it's been a terrible day for this football team. There's no doubt about it. You're down near the goal line, but you are getting blown out. Well, if you could score a touchdown, at least there'll be one good thing you could say happened.
2nd and goal from the 5.
Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
4th quarter and a blowout.
Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
The final quarter begins with the Saints in for the score.
Well, even though they had bad field position, they overcame, and that's what you got to do in the NFL. It's not always going to be easy. It's a game of adversity, and when you have bad field position and you drive down the field and score, boy, that makes you feel great.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Falcons on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
2nd down and 10. Looking across the middle and looking underneath. This will go incomplete.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the 1st down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
3rd and 10.
Jones got the catch and the 1st. That's reception number 7 for him. The Falcons have had a big number 1 option at wideout today. Jones has been heavily involved, and for good reason.
Well, what you do, you always look at a defense and see our strength against their weakness, and that's what they found. The guy catching the football is just better than the guy covering it. Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
2nd down and 7.
Coleman's going to take the handoff now. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Falcons offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
And now Ryan's going to take off.
And that's Lewis who almost had the pick.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
Good for only a yard or 2.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
Breeze alone in the backfield. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Very nearly intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Breeze in shotgun formation.
And they're all over him for the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Third and forever. Surveys.
Fields will be called on now to punt the football. He's got a chance for a return. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. Falcons came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has left. Coleman's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
Tackle made by Bird that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Slashes to the left side.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10.
Freeman's got it on the handoff.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Gains 16.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 22. Tammy, the target. Gains 19. Mark him down for another reception.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning.
He runs it in for the touchdown. That
touchdown almost assuredly was the nail in the coffin.
Oh, it absolutely was, wasn't it? And listen, the game is always won in the trenches, and what I mean by that today, the offensive line won the battle. They beat the defensive line all over the field. The pass protection was tremendous, and the run blocking was very good. That's why they won the game easily.
The Falcons getting ready to kick it off.
Murphy's going to run this one out.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Saints weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Saints have it at the 34. Colston's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Saints will take the snap from the 45. Pulls it in.
He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Second down and 6. He makes the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 41. With 2 hands, he has it.
The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap.
Second down and 2.
Watson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got to.
Third down and 2. He hauls it in.
Durant's in on the tackle. The Saints will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
First down on the way. This play set up by the long gainer. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
Extra point was good. The Falcons in kick return formation.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Falcons offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
All that animosity, all that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing of the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.